I just had a little revelation about George Harrison and Eric Clapton and their relationship. See, I was always fascinated about how George Harrison gave up Patty Boyd when Eric Clapton was obsessed with her. Like the ultimate muse. And then, of course, I was fascinated by their son dying, Eric and Patty's son dying, as almost kind of a cosmic retribution. But that's beside the point. I was wondering, why in the world would George Harrison give up his wife, one of the most beautiful women of the time, to his friend? And according to the legend, he did this willingly. And of course, these were the swinging 60s and 70s, and there were no boundaries. But still, there's a possessiveness to it. And I came to realize right now is I think that George Harrison was a little bit obsessed with Eric Clapton. Whenever you hear George talking about Eric, he's like, Eric this and Eric that. He's so like impressed with him, which would make sense because George had his limitations as a lead guitarist in the Beatles. He just was not, he was not this guitar slinger like Eric was. And so meeting and befriending Eric Clapton, letting him do justice to the solo on While My Guitar Gently Weeps and all that, George Harrison was kind of obsessed with Eric Clapton. And he wished he could be like him. And so he willingly gave up his wife. Whether or not cosmic karma made Eric Clapton pay for that later, that's for you guys to determine.